secret institutions. Bedroom eyes, they call them in a bygone day. They're the eyes of a man whose lust knows no bounds.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Horny Creek. My name is Mark. With me as always is my fiance Carol. How you doing today, Carol?
Hey, what's up?
Not much. It's been a good week here. It is December 16th, 1998. Brr, everybody. It's cold.
Yeah, it is. It's cold. It's snowy. It's beautiful.
It's about almost Christmas time. And as a Christmas gift, John Wesley Shipp, a.k.a. TV's The Flash, a.k.a. Dawson's dad, gives Dawson's mom an early Christmas gift.
I thought you were going to say as a Christmas gift, he takes his shirt off, because he does.
Yeah, I guess that's a Christmas gift to you, huh?
It's a Christmas gift to all of us.
Yeah. Oh, you're speaking for all of womankind, I take it?
Well, and some of the boys.
Yeah, I guess that's true. That's true now that I think about it. Like, probably 75% of the audience of this show was very happy about this.
Exactly. You weren't happy about it? I mean, not happy in the same way as me, but come on now. Seeing them getting together is nice, you know.
I guess.
It'd be better if they actually got together.
It'd be better if she took her shirt off.
Okay. Calm down there.
But I mean, like...
Crazy talk.
I don't... Wow. You can start the show lusting after TV's The Flash, but I mentioned one thing and now I'm going off the rails. I don't have a vested interest in their relationship anymore. I have gone through the stages of grief when it comes to their relationship, and I am now at acceptance. So I'm pretty fine with them never getting back together.
Wow. Okay. So yeah. So
am I supposed to want them to get back together? I don't understand.
I don't know. I mean, like, it just, like, it makes Dawson sad, so I feel like we should not want him to be sad.
I don't really like Dawson that much either.
Okay. But yeah, it starts out
He's
like...
fine, but, like, you know, I don't know. I really hope his character improves.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, he's 15. Which was weird. Like, they said that at some point in this episode.
Yeah, they're all supposed to be 15 years old.
But, like, Pacey is older. Pacey is 16. Pacey has a license. So does his girlfriend.
Pacey doesn't have a license.
Well, he was supposed to, right? One of them got a license.
I think he's a learner's permit or something. He's stealing his dad's truck. Like,
they did a whole episode about how it was Pacey's 16th birthday, and him and Dawson were supposed to go out, but Dawson was too wrapped up in his relationship.
You're right, yeah.
So Pacey is, like, older than Dawson then.
Pacey's probably just, like, one of those people that turned, like, his birthday's more towards the beginning of the school year or something, yeah.
So what grade are they in? I mean, like, I feel like...
They're sophomores, I guess, then?
I mean, but weren't they sophomores last season?
I guess they were freshmen.
I guess.
So he was a freshman in high school and his teacher raped him.
Ugh. That's an awful statement.
Yeah. Less awful than what was depicted on screen, or more awful than what was depicted on screen.
True.
Because it was depicted as a tender love story between, you know, this, I don't know, 28-year-old actress and the 15-year-old played by the 20-year-old.
Yeah. Yeah, they really would be a cute couple in real life.
Yeah, probably.
They had good chemistry.
Joshua Jackson and insert name here.
You don't remember...
Tamara's name?
Yeah,
no. Me
either. But I never know anybody's name, so...
You know Joshua Jackson.
Well, of course I know Joshua Jackson.
He hasn't taken his shirt off yet, though.
He has to.
Something you're looking forward to.
But it's not as impressive.
Well, I mean, the guy did, like, bulk up to play the Flash. I mean, like, you know, like 8 years ago.
Do you think he took steroids, though? I mean, like, Jesus.
He's not that big. Gee, what the fuck? Now I'm starting, like, you see me without my shirt off.
Yeah, and you're hot as hell.
But you don't think I'm as impressive as that? I mean, I think my chest development is as good as John Wesley Shipp's.
It is. It is, dear. Don't get jealous.
I don't think that he needs to take steroids to get that body. That body is a very attainable body that he has.
Okay.
I mean, he's leaner than I am probably, but, like, you know, you have to, you know, like, so you just cut, but that doesn't require steroids. Now you look at Arnold Schwarzenegger's chest from like the Olympia days, like 1980. Mm-hmm. That's a steroid body.
Okay, that's a gross body to me, though.
Well, yeah. Because it's supernatural. It's like, I mean, and I don't mean like ghostly or whatever, but I mean like it's literally supernatural. It's more than nature intended.
Right.
He had more muscular development of his chest than is natural for a human being.
Yeah, it's gross. But anyways, Dawson's mom had called over
Speaking about chest development.
Right, his dad to fix the dishwasher.
Yeah, sure. Her hoses were plugged or whatever.
Now,
whatever porno euphemism you want to use.
Now, my parents were never divorced. My mother's been widowed twice, but never divorced.
Nice.
Your parents went through this. Is this normal? For one of them to call the other one over to help around the house? I mean, like...
Yeah, my mom often called my dad over to have sex.
No, but I mean to, like, fix things around the house. Was that, like, a thing that happened? It seems weird.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Because you just don't know who else to call, or you're so used to depending on this person.
I guess, yeah. It's the have your cake and eat it too syndrome.
I guess. I mean, I kind of vaguely remember my mom bitching about how my dad's ex-wife would ask for help, and he'd go over and help her, and she'd be mad.
Oh, wow.
But
wonder what's going on over there.
Yeah, okay. Let's not go there. Just saying, because it's like, I don't...
We're uncovering family secrets on Horny Creek.
No.
This is the horniest episode we've done.
You know, when the intro's going and they talk about how this is a story of a man whose lust knows no
his
bounds.
Eyes. Yeah.
I always think about, like, when was Dawson horny in this episode? And there's always an answer. There's always an affirmative answer that he was.
Yeah, that's true.
And he almost got laid this episode.
He did. Yeah, he tried.
I mean, he got pretty damn close for him.
Yeah. For him, yeah.
It was weird. Okay, but we'll get there. Mm-hmm. So anyways, yeah, Dawson's mom and dad end up, like, fucking.
And
because
Dawson walks in on him.
Yeah.
And at first you think he's going to, like, I don't know, bust out his video camera or, like...
He looks so happy.
Yeah, like, he's a freak.
That's so weird. Like, most kids walking in on their parents would be fucking traumatized and be like, oh my God. Mm-hmm. But no, he smiles and...
But he did slowly back out.
Yeah, at least he didn't say anything or ruin it. But
right.
That would have been worse, I guess, than smiling.
And then I don't think they let this hang very long. I'm pretty sure the very next scene is him going to his dad's apartment, like the next day or whatever, and him being like, hey, what's up? You know, fucking stud. Carol was saying how good your chest looked.
No, but he tells his dad that he saw them, and he's like, oh, no, that doesn't... He's like, I guess you're getting back together. He's like,
he was like, your mom told you, huh? And he was like, yeah, mom told me you guys fucked. Such a weird... He has such a weird relationship with his parents.
He does.
But, yeah, his dad's like, look... We made a mistake. We fell back into our old habits, and it's not going to happen again. And we're not getting back together.
Yeah, that's what he called it, an old habit. Mm-hmm. How is having sex with your spouse a habit?
I don't know.
I mean, I guess it's a thing you do on a regular basis, so I guess it's a habit. But
sure, routine.
I mean, smoking's a habit.
Uh-huh.
Sex, not so much.
No. Sex is only a habit if you're having sex with a nun.
Ew. And then we see another scene where Dawson walks in and his mom is all upset because she's been served fucking divorce papers.
Yeah.
Like,
how you like that?
That's some shit.
Wham bam, served you, ma'am.
How dare he?
Not good timing.
I mean, give it a week. Yeah. At least.
I understand that he wants to get divorced or whatever, but yeah, that's insensitive timing.
Very. And she's trying to act like it's fine, like she doesn't care, but she so cares.
Of course.
Any woman would. I mean, even if this is her fucking, like, husband, but, like, any woman who has sex with a dude at least wants him to stay for fucking breakfast, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we want the cuddle. We want the affirmation of some sort.
Sure.
Not get the fuck away from me. And that's what she got.
Oh, yeah. That's the ultimate cold shoulder.
Yeah.
No good.
But yeah, so Dawson's spiraling about all of this.
Mm-hmm. He's not happy.
And Jen is like, you need to just be a kid and relax. And she's like, you need to, what does she even say, regress? I don't know. But
something like that.
Yeah.
You need to be a delinquent.
And she's like, I will help you. And she's like, I'm going to be your, being a teenager guru or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. So she's taking him through, like, doing teenage bad things.
She wants him to skip school. Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh, yeah. Like, it's so funny because he's talking to her like she's the little, like yappy puppy, like in a cartoon, where he's like, yeah, sure, of course we'll do this, or whatever. Like, he's so calm and, like, talking down to her, like, come on, Jen, like, I got a test or whatever. And she's like, come on, let's do it. And he's like, sure, yeah, go ahead, go out the door, I'll follow you. And she walks out the door and he's gone.
That was so mean. That's so rude.
So after he talks to his dad and he gets the emotional gut punch that his parents aren't getting back together and that the sex was, whatever, just sex. Sex with divorce papers attached to it. He's like, all right, Jen, I'm in. Let's be teenagers.
So I'm trying to think about, like, I remember the big scene with them, but I don't remember what other things they did. They stole something.
Well, no, she wanted him to steal something.
Oh, yeah.
They went to a department store or something like that, or some kind of, like, little, like, local corner store. And she was like, steal this fucking lipstick for me.
And he's like, wait a minute, I'm stealing and it's going to get you lipstick.
So he's like, okay, so they leave. And she's like, you got it? And he's like, yeah, I did it. And she's like, I can't believe you did it. Let me see the lipstick. No.
Did he not think she'd want it? Like, did you think he was stealing it for himself? Like, that was really
He's like,
stupid.
I stole it. I'm going to keep it. And I don't know, paint my body with it.
She's like, oh, you didn't do it.
But yeah, he didn't steal the lipstick.
So, and then, I mean,
I'm trying to think what he did.
Yeah. I mean, there wasn't much. They end up skinny dipping.
Yeah, that's one of the things. Like, the way that, because this is intercut with the main storyline of the show.
Right.
This is clearly the B storyline of the show. The way they intercut it seems like he did some other things. Like, he successfully did some other things between not stealing the lipstick and then the skinny dipping, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, skinny dipping's the one thing he's like, okay, because Jen takes off all her clothes.
Yeah, so he follows her like a puppy.
And then he kisses her in the water.
Yeah. And she kisses back.
Yes.
But then she's like, no, Dawson, we can't do this. Okay.
We want to be friends. I want to be friends with you.
Come on. Like, you sleep with everybody.
Mm.
And you get naked and get in the water with this kid who's, like, half in love with you all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And let him kiss you, and then you're like, no, we're not going to have sex. That's rude. I mean, I know she doesn't, like, owe him sex, but, like, don't put yourself in that situation, because that's, like, kind of hurtful, I think, to him.
I think she wanted to, like, I think she was trying to draw him out, honestly. Because she wanted him for so long, and he was with Joey, and would, said no, and everything. I think she wanted to draw him out. I think this is kind of purposeful.
But, I mean, she succeeded.
Yeah, and then she wanted to say no.
Like, this is revenge?
Kind of, yeah, a little bit, I think.
That's shit.
But then, she wants just to be friends. She's like, we can't ruin our friendship and whatever. He's like, friends go inside each other all the time.
Poor Dawson.
It's like, haven't you ever watched the show Friends? They're all having sex.
Right? I really feel, like, bad for him and, like, he should get laid, but then I try to remind myself that he's, like, 15. How old is this actor? Because he is definitely not 15.
It's like 22.
Right. So it makes more sense that when I'm watching him on screen, I'm like, have sex.
Right.
If he was 15, I wouldn't feel that way.
It would be a little weird if you were following around 15-year-olds screaming, have sex!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that's just the lady that... that's just the lady that encourages all teenagers to have sex.
So the main storyline, this episode is called Election.
Yeah, not erection, but election.
Because they're having the student body president election.
Yes.
And...
Andy is her name.
Andy's running.
She's trying to convince Josephine Potter to run with her.
And Joey's like, I am not going to help your case. Like, nobody likes me. My family's got a bad history.
My dad's a drug addict. My mom did the disservice of dying, and I get made fun of all the time for that.
Which is so fucked up.
Oh, how's your mom living, Joey? Oh, sorry.
And then the evil one.
Yeah. What's her name? Abby.
Yeah. Like, I don't like at all what they did to her character. I used to like her.
She was, like, funny and subversive and a little sarcastic, but yeah, they've turned her... They took, like, a believable, like, kind of bad girl, like, fringe bad girl, you know? And they've turned her just into a comic villain.
Yeah, I don't like it. But yeah, so she's running, and she's just a complete psycho bitch about it.
She's running with, like, some football player or something like that. I don't know. Some jock. Somebody that can help her get more votes.
Yeah. And then there's some other random people that don't really matter.
2 dorks.
That are running. And Abby, like, does a smear campaign.
Yeah, essentially. Andy's trying to run a, honorable kind of thing. And what's his name? Pacey.
Yeah.
Pacey is her campaign manager.
Yeah, and he kind of tries to tell her she's going to have to play a little dirtier, but she didn't want to listen.
But Abby's like, all of a sudden, Abby finds out a bunch of stuff about Andy somehow. She's like, school. Did you realize that Andy's mom is a fucking psychopath? Like, and her dad walked out and her brother's dead.
In a school assembly.
You know how we feel about people whose family members die.
Right. Like, what is wrong with her? Like, shouldn't make anybody, like, be like, oh, I hate her, I don't want to vote for her. It just make people feel sorry for her. If anything, it would get her more votes, I would think.
And, well, she's like, Abby says, you know, her mom's crazy. She's probably fucking crazy, too.
She's like, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
It's genetics. Yeah. And, a teacher at one point comes up and is like, Abby, you should stop. After 10 minutes of her, character assassinating her, Andy.
And Andy's, like... goes up to the microphone to like they expect her to say anything, and she's just like and runs away. Like nobody can talk to a group after that. That's
and Abby's
stupid.
just like laughing her ass off, and it's like,
bitch.
Yeah, they've really ruined her character.
So Andy's in the bathroom hiding. Nobody can find her, but of course Pacey eventually does because
because he likes to go in the women's bathroom,
right? And she freaks out. She breaks a mirror in the bathroom.
That's a lot of bad luck.
Yeah, not good. But he tries to calm her down, and as the episode goes on, we find out
she's getting more and more like kind of crazy about stuff. Like she's really being emotional, and I think the actress plays it pretty well.
Yeah.
But yeah, we find out
that Abby's right. She is mentally ill, like her mother.
Yeah.
She has bipolar disorder.
Yeah, manic depression.
Yeah. So she's Jack's like, you're not taking your medicine, and she's like, it's been fine, I've been fine. He's like, you're not fine.
He's like, the manic episodes are getting worse, and the depressive episodes are going to get worse.
So at the end of the episode, though, she takes her medicine.
Does she, or does she flush it down the toilet? I don't remember which.
I thought she took it. I thought she opened it up and took it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But yeah, no one knows.
No.
And I think she thinks about Joshua Jackson, aka Pacey, and that's why she takes the medicine.
Yeah.
Joey is dating Jack now, I guess, or whatever.
I hate Jack so much.
So do I. But they're like pseudo dating each other,
yeah.
And she's trying to talk to him and everything, like, hey, let me help you, like, or whatever, I'm sorry about Andy, what's going on, like, and I want to talk to you about your family and stuff like that, because, I ask you questions on our dates, and you never say anything, and he's like, get the fuck away from me. If I want your help, I'll beat it out of you.
No, I mean, he really is mean, though. He's like, if I wanted to talk to you, I'd let you know, or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like,
no, he's being a complete asshole.
Such a jerk. Why is she wasting her time with him?
I don't know.
He does not treat her. Like, even before this, he didn't treat her right.
I agree.
And this was just too far.
Yep.
But she continues to hang around him even after that. Like, oh, like, nothing's wrong. Mm-hmm. So you're going to let yourself be, like, a punching bag, Joey?
Exactly.
It doesn't seem like her personality.
No, you wouldn't think so, but anyway, so the election gets decided because after they have the debate. They have this like little debate where the three different sides are talking, and that's where Andy runs away. Mm-hmm. They have another thing where they're doing like a speech for the morning announcements or whatever. And they're all there and everything, and Abby goes first, and she's talking about, like, she's basically slamming Andy again. And talking about, like, how crazy her mom is and all that stuff. And she's like, yeah, she couldn't even fucking give you a speech. She couldn't even talk to you before. You know, she's not going to stand up for you. She can't even stand up for herself. And Andy ends up just running out. And then Pacey sits down. And he's like, Andy, I can't believe you did that. Like, I'm really surprised that you're running for vice president and you've got this other guy leading or whatever. And he pushes down the microphone thing. And she's like, oh, he's a fucking idiot. I'm just going to replace him. I'll be able to do whatever I want once I get elected. I'm going to run this school. Everyone in the school is a fucking idiot. And, like, she just goes on this long rant about how stupid everyone at the school is. Now she's playing everyone else, and she's smarter and better than everyone, and all this stuff. And he's like, oh, yeah, I guess I am stupid, Andy. Like, I pushed down this button, because I was so dumb I didn't know what it was. Oh, I guess it was broadcasting to the entire school.
That's not... You keep saying Andy, though, and I was getting confused. That's
Abby.
Andy.
Sorry,
Abby, thank you. Okay. I just want everybody to be confused. So.
Yeah, sorry, everyone. But then... So he's like, he looks at the two dorks and he's like, yep, school's yours. Congratulations.
Yeah. And I mean, I believe that is how it works out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody's going to vote for Andy either.
No. Or Abby.
Yeah.
No Abby, no Andy.
That's what happens when people are mean. Be nice to each other, boys and girls. Then
those are her two messages. Carol runs around schools being, be nice to each other, boys and girls. Have sex!
Exactly. Vote Carol for class president.
Right, exactly. But that's pretty much everything that happens in the episode.
I believe it is.
Pretty good episode. We learned some new and interesting information about Andy.
Yeah, very entertaining. Interested to see where it's going to go.
And they ruined Abby's character.
Yeah, well, they've been working on it slowly but surely.
Yeah. But anyway, that is the episode for the week. Carol, tell the people where they can go to have sex.
Oh my God. You can write us at latefee1994@AOL.com.
Don't write us sexual stuff.
No. Check out our website at www.retrolatefee.com and share our tapes with your friends.
Okay, see you next time. Bye.
Bye.